Alright, Survival Joe. This is how to get into my bug out garden, which I hope won't be recognizable to anybody. As you can see, I put the garden into a place that has a bit of a trail, but really no one comes down here because the brush starts to get to be a bit much pretty quickly. But this seemed like a good area. The other places I've done bug out garden number 1 and bug out garden number 2, they had way too much trees, and I think that's why nothing really worked out. They just didn't have enough sunlight. Whilst here, actually, when I originally planted the garden, there was nothing here. It was just some grass back in May. But as you can see, things have overgrown quite a bit. The only way I'm able to really know that my garden is over here is because I put, alright, I'm going to put my son down. I put these sticks here, 1 stick here to surround the garden, 2, and there was a 3rd one, here we go. So that's how I know to look here, but as you can see, there's quite a bit of brush. I'm going to tear this stuff out because I think it's just sucking up water.
What am I doing?
Maybe I'll tear it out after. There we go. 1 out. I'm tearing weeds out. 2, 3. Alright.
You need to do 4.
4? Well, there's enough over here because this is blocking the sunlight over here. So 4. So it's pretty easy to weed. Not that I'm really getting at the roots, I suspect, but probably better to come out with a spade. But anyways, once I clear this out, you'll be able to see the garden a little better. Now, it's a small garden. All of them were small. I probably planted way too many seeds in this small area, and that's probably why we're not seeing everything that I could be seeing. But it is working. I mean, it looks like what we got here is some squash and cucumber. Squash grows pretty much anywhere and tends to do well. I don't see any, well, yeah, you can start to see the flowers right there. So the flowers are going to come out soon, and then start to get the fruit. So I've been doing every week just a little bit of weeding. I don't know if I weeded out my carrots, but I haven't seen any sign of the carrot tops, so I don't think they're going to come. I think I'm stuck with squash and cucumber. And actually, if you look at it, I see 1, 2, little one here, 3, 4, oh, there's 5. 5 good plants, it looks like, possibly all grown too close together, but what I'm hoping is they'll just, the vines will grow out of the garden area. Now, I think it's a good idea keeping it small like this, because then you can have multiple ones in many different locations, so that if animals or people happen to come by and find it, they're only going to find a little bit and they can only do so much damage. But as you can see, if you look around, this is not very welcoming territory, so I don't think anyone's ever going to see it, and it's not that easy to recognize unless you're actually looking for it. And I think what I could do next year is, you know, plant 2 or 3 more in this location, and just try to find other locations that don't have trees overgrowing and good soil. And I think this is good soil. And as far as water goes, there's a dried up creek over here, but that's only because they dam the water in the summertime. But water's not an issue in Ontario. It just rains and rains so much. The ground's wet right now from rainfall all night. So I'm not worried at all about watering these. I haven't been watering them, and they seem to be doing fine. And as you can see from all the vegetation around us, that water is not an issue. Do you like our secret garden? Yes or no? Alright. Closer inspection, I just realized that there are some carrots growing. Look at that. That's a carrot top. And got a few more over there. So it does look like some carrots are growing. I'm very happy to see that because I like carrots. whether they survive or produce much, I don't know. I've obviously dumped them way too close to the squash. I literally just soaked squash, carrots, and mung bean and cucumber seeds all together and scattered them evenly here. I dug this up with a spade and then gathered them. And to be quite honest, I have no idea how a climbing mung will look, you know. I don't know, maybe that's mung. I don't think it is, just because of where the roots are. I'm not seeing anything that looks like mung to me, like a pole climbing bean. But those are definitely carrots, so I'm very happy to see that. We got tops of carrots peering throughout. See, you know, this could possibly be mung. I have no idea. I've been pulling a lot of these out, thinking they're weeds. So I think anyone who's looking at doing this should start now, because I'm going to make lots of mistakes. But hey, this is experiment number 3, and I'm pretty happy with the way it's grown.